you see that? I'm Mike, and thank you for tuning into this video. And today, it's been a little bit of a while since I actually did one of these videos. I just want to quickly give a shout out to the Back to the Future Club Argentina, where I got this t-shirt from. Please go feel free to check out their website. The link is down below, and go grab an awesome t-shirt for yourself. And also, any shirts that you do buy, a donation of that sale goes directly to the Michael J. Fox Foundation, which is just really, really cool. So go check out the Back to the Future Club Argentina. I recently appeared on What the Flux Podcast, where we talked about Back to the Future musical and my love for Back to the Future. So again, the link to that podcast episode will be down below in the description box. Go check that out, go give those guys some support, and go support the episode as well. Now on to today's story. In 2015, and I spoke about this recently with the Michael J. Fox and of course Christopher Lloyd stories, I attended London Showmasters Film and Comic Con. They announced obviously a Back to the Future special for the 30th anniversary. So they had like Claudia Wells, James Tolkien there, Leah Thompson, Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd, and so many other cast from the film. Now, one of the cast members there was Claudia Wells. I have an official 1985 premiere program from the original premiere back in London of that time, and that is one piece that I wanted signed by all the cast. So believe it or not, when we got into the Comic Con, I went with my nephew. So the booth I went to first was Claudia Wells. So I knew the cast members that were going to be there, at least most of them. And I thought, right, okay, great. I'm going to try and get each and every one of them signed. And this is the way I'm going to work around it, how they were positioned at their booths. So I was waiting in line, waiting to meet Claudia Wells. And I was like kind of nervous, being honest, because it was the first ever Back to the Future cast member I was going to meet. But also, Claudia Wells, especially as Jennifer Parker in the movie, damn, she's hot. I'm pretty much going up into line. I was waiting and waiting and waiting. And to be fair, it wasn't that long, but as soon as I got to the front, kind of nerves took over me a little bit. Like, I just put my program down and I said, "Hi Claudia, nice to meet you." Anyway, she gave me a smile and she's like, "Oh, nice to meet you too." So anyway, she was signed away in the program and she's just talking about like, how's my day going? So she was really, really lovely and really friendly. Anyway, the really cool part of this story is I was so excited about meeting Michael J. Fox, of course, my hero, that I mentioned to Claudia Wells. I was like, "Oh, I'm really looking forward to also meeting Michael J. Fox. He's my hero." And she's like, "Oh yeah, Michael's such a sweet guy." Yeah, he definitely is. I was like, well, I actually got a tattoo on my arm to commemorate him and just to kind of thank him for everything that he's done for me since I've ever watched Back to the Future as a teenager, even now open to an adult. She kind of like looked at me in a funny way, and then I showed her my arm with a portrait on my arm of Michael J. Fox, and she was kind of baffled. She's like, "Oh wow, wow, that's incredible." And she was also like, "Well, do you mind if I take a photo?" And I was like, "Well, shit, yeah." I was like, "By all means, take a photo. That would be awesome." So yeah, I believe she either got a phone or like an iPad or something at the time. I can't remember which one. If Claudia Wells, if you're ever watching this video, it'd be cool to know if you've still got that photo. So she got her phone and iPad out and took a picture of my portrait, and she's like, "Wow, that's awesome." And yeah, so after that point, she signed the program. I even managed to get a photo with her, because usually at the Comic Cons they usually try like you to pay separately to get a photograph, but I actually got a photo with her at the stand. And yeah, she was just such an awesome person, such a lovely woman as well. I honestly would recommend meeting Claudia Wells at any given point that you can, because she's such an iconic piece to the Back to the Future franchise, but also just such a wonderful down-to-earth person. So that is my quick story of meeting Claudia Wells back in 2015 at London Film and Showmasters Comic Con. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, because I'd love to see you here again next time. But until that time that I see you, I'll be seeing you later.